Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is the Queen's Phoenix. The beautiful pattern in front of you, the stitch is called Spider Stitch. And to be honest, I really battled to do this the first few times I tried. Eventually, I got it right. It's my least favorite stitch, although it's extremely beautiful. The thought of making it let's put it this way, it's the one I won't use very often, but it's extremely beautiful. It's a very dense pattern, completely reversible, and it's worked with these cute little V stitches and single crochets. So yes, it's extremely beautiful, but this is the first stitch I've not taken a liking to. But we will do it today because they say doing something over and over actually makes you actually like it. So let's see if it actually works. You will need a slip knot, and you're going to chain any odd number. And to that odd number, you will add 2 more chains. So I've chosen 15, and to that I'm going to add 2 more, which will be a total of 17. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right. In the second chain from the hook, make 1 single crochet. If there's a stitch that you don't like, will you drop it in the comments, please? I'd actually like to have a look at what other people don't like. You know, a pattern can be so beautiful, but the mere fact that I battled to see what I was doing, I was like, maybe I should try a thicker yarn, which I did, and I had the same problem, and I was so not impressed with myself. So if you have a stitch like that you don't like, please just drop it in the comments, and thank you. Once you have your single crochet, the next stitch is a V-stitch, which is pretty easy. In the next stitch, you'll make 1 single crochet, followed by 1 chain and 1 single crochet. And I'm using a bigger hook with this yarn so that I can actually see the stitches when I turn this work. You're going to skip the next chain, and in the next chain, you're going to work another V-stitch. Again, it's 1 single crochet, 1 chain, 1 single crochet. And you're going to repeat that until you get to the end of your row. I happen to love this row because I found it to be extremely simple working these V-stitches. I think everybody that knows me was kind of shocked that there's a stitch that I don't actually like working up. I really do enjoy crocheting, but let's put it this way, I never enjoyed making that stitch, making the stitch. I just found it was just not working for me. So once you've repeated that to the end of your row, work 1 final crochet into the last chain. So you'll have 2 chain, skip the 1 chain and just make 1 single crochet in that chain. For row 2, chain 1 and turn your work. So this is what row 1 looks like. Let me make sure that you can see this on the camera. Right, so row 2. Single crochet in the first stitch. You will be working in the chain 1 spaces of the V stitches. Now this is where I had a problem with this, is that when you turn this around, you can barely see the chain 1 spaces. And this is what I did to ensure that I can actually see the chain 1 spaces. because once you turn it, it seems to be a problem. So I looked at the row, I was like, okay, there's the chain one, I'm going to put in a marker there. And this is how I made this, because I just couldn't see the chain one spaces. So if you have the same problem, please don't feel shy to use a marker, because unfortunately I just couldn't. And I don't even wear glasses. And I even took a pair of glasses to see if I'm missing something. Right, so in your chain one space, you're going to make a V-stitch. And you're going to repeat it to the end. So V-stitch in there, which is your single crochet, chain one, and a single crochet. In the next V-stitch, in the next chain one space, which is right here. I love these stitch markers. Even if you're using some yarn, it's good to go. In the next one, again, chain one and put your V-stitch. So your V-stitches will continue throughout your work. Now this one I can see perfectly, but if any time you can't see them, please use a stitch marker, turn your project around and use it. So in each chain space across, make a V-stitch. Your V-stitch is one single crochet, one chain, a chain one and a single crochet. This is the last one there. And that was my main problem with this, is because I couldn't see the chain one space when I turned it. When you get to the end, you're on your very last stitch, please make one single crochet. Now the best news for you is that you're going to repeat this row. You're going to repeat row 2 throughout your entire work. If you're working this flat into, let's say a dress, a skirt, a top, and it's a continuous round, you won't have the problem of being able to find your chain one spaces. If you're going to make a scarf, anything that you're going to continuously turn, yes. And if you might have a problem, and if the wool is too thin, that also might be a problem. I tried this with a few different types of wool to actually locate the V-stitches, the chain ones in the V-stitches. Other than that, it's so beautiful, and it's kind of hard not to want to make something with this specific stitch. And I do wish you all the best while trying the stitch. Thank you so much for watching this video. And yes, you can comment in the comments that the woman that is making this is kind of crazy. It's completely fine with me because of the amount of giggling I did while trying to get this right. But after doing it to round 2, round 3, you'll see you will be able to identify those chain one spaces. It just takes a bit of time to locate them. I'm not a professional crocheter. I always say I'm still learning, although I've been doing this for quite a few years. But I find it soothing and comforting trying something new and trying a new stitch. So this is the spider stitch, and I wish you all the best. This is the Queen Phoenix out. I'll get you on the next video. Cheers.